Today I'm going to take you through our trip to the springs in Costa Rica. We flew into the Liberia Airport, Daniel Oduber, Quiros Airport. We landed here and decided to drive to La Fortuna from the Liberia Airport. The drive's amazing. It's not as hard as people make it out to be. You see these beautiful wind turbines. There are some windy roads. It can get challenging. Be very careful if it's raining, but here's some scenery we'll pass through, and I'll narrate this as we head to the springs in Costa Rica. You're going to encounter all sorts of stuff, even the truck stuck in the road. There's all sorts of stuff you'll encounter, but I'm telling you, it's a beautiful drive that you should do at least once in your life. You see Lake Arenal here many times throughout the drive in the background. Absolute beautiful structure, man-made lake. This lake actually powers a lot of Central America. And you get to see this lake from a lot of the drive, mostly as you enter Nuevo Arenal and a little bit before it, near Tilarán. Speaking of Nuevo Arenal, here we go down the hill. You can see the lake in the background. This is one of my favorite parts of the drive. There's a very good German bakery right there. Highly recommend you check it out. We stop there every single time, grab some pastries, break up the drive a little bit. They sell trinkets and all sorts of Costa Rican stuff. Very cool place. German again. Very good stop. Puts you about inside an hour out of the springs. As you can see, it gets a little windy, but it's very lush landscaping, especially in the green season. Always tropical. Be very careful on these roads. There's not any guardrail or anything. Here's a nice little passage. This is one of the cooler parts of the drive. Again, as you start getting close, a lot of the drive looks like this. You're gonna see some other resorts as you pass through, other hotels. The town of La Fortuna is actually past all of this, so you're not gonna see that in this video, but it is about another 18 kilometers. Here we go, we are at the springs, and now we've arrived, and look at this. You go through this beautiful guard gate where they'll check your ID. It's very secure, safety's first, security's big here. You're gonna get up here, and a lot of events have been here. The Golden Bachelor was here, the Kardashians stayed here, did an episode. It's been heralded by many media outlets, and that's why we've chose to come to this place so many times and why we've made this video. There's a link below to check out our whole review of this resort with pictures, but you're in a video right now, so you're seeing even better than pictures. The main entrance here is you enter the lobby. They didn't really spare any details here. Everything is first class all the way. Very luxurious, very beautiful resort. See a lot of teak wood, a lot of natural stone used from the property that they purchased many years ago to create this resort. Free coffee every morning, Costa Rican coffee. What can be better than that? Plenty of areas just to lounge around and hang out. Again, we're not even to the resort yet. We're just in the main lobby where there's a lot of sitting areas. This is one of the buildings here, one of the private buildings where residents can stay. Not residents, but guests. So if you book over here, this is what you walk out to outside your room. There's a helicopter pad right below there. You can see the green turf. That's where the helicopters can land if you opt to go by helicopter. Here's a climbing wall down at Club Rio. A lot of stuff for the kids there. You see the rafts for the whitewater rafting tours. Club Rio is an adventure center where you can do a lot of things like see the wildlife, experience the climbing wall, play ping pong, take in the river. You can go whitewater rafting in that river. You can just lounge out right here if you want. There you see people wading in the water. You can see the hot springs on top. There's people in there. Very cool part, the hot springs down at the base of the resort. Just wind for what seems to be eternity. There's so many of them. The Laguna pools, a whole nother part of the resort. Perdido Springs. Again, the Springs Resort and Spa is just sprawling. There is so much to see and do here. If you want to be in the mix of things, you can go to the main pool area, the swim up bar, or you can find your own hot spring and be in a private environment and take everything in peace with your loved ones or friends, or just by yourself. All of these thermal pools have different temperatures. They're 92 degrees to about 103. All are different, all are unique, providing everybody plenty of space to spread out. Here's the swim up bar. This is my favorite part. You'll see people in here at all hours of the day, sitting in about 92 degree water, having cocktails with the view of the Arenal Volcano in the background. It doesn't get any better than this for me. Having a great day of adventure. There you can see some clouds over the volcano, so you can't really see it. But hanging out here is just so relaxing. You can take in the chairs, lounge around by the different hot springs. Again, you can mix in with people, you can get your own. It's just such a sprawling resort that there's room for everybody to spread out, do their thing, relax, mingle, whatever they want to do. You can see the mini golf course here that leads up to Perdido Springs, which is an area that has a water slide, another bar. There's a lot of activities here, so if you're coming with the family, there's plenty to do. Here we are back at Club Rio, the river obviously. The hot springs above, you can see people in there somewhere, I'm sure, but you can walk back into that forest and there's many, many private hot springs, all affiliated with the resort, all private for resort members only and guests who buy a day pass. Here's a private massage area outside, which I highly recommend. We've done this a couple times. Instead of hearing piped in oriental music while you get a massage, you hear the nature of Costa Rica, birds chirping, the water falling. It's beautiful. This was the best massage I've ever had. Prices are very reasonable too. Afterwards, they can put you in this hot spring and they give you soap and you can clean up. It's one of the most unique massages I've ever had in my life. We did a couples massage there last time. And then you can jump right back into the hot springs if you wish, down in Club Rio. This is some of the walking around where the outdoor massage area is. A lot of different water features and waterfalls, steps that lead to more private pools. It just goes on and on and on. You really could take a week to explore everything. Here we are in the hot tub. That one overlooks the Rio. It's really cool. This is what you can expect, just the beautiful background and lush surroundings of Costa Rica. in a very cool area that's the most touristy in Costa Rica right now, La Fortuna area. And this is a big reason why. You've got the hot springs. You can just relax, disconnect. You're way, way, way far away from beaches and the bustling area of San Jose in the center of the country. As you can see, everything is just beautifully landscaped. You see big trees towering, birds chirping, toucans, yet another private hot spring off the beaten path. It just keeps going on and on. I can't explain to you in words how big this resort is. There I am. Look at that, having a great time. There's the volcano with a little bit less clouds. There's my son.
Chili guaro.
Here we are, enjoying a nice chili guaro. Highly recommend you try a chili guaro here. And yes, he is of age. It's 18 to drink in Costa Rica. Michelle gets into her chili guaro. Chili guaro is the local moonshine, which is called guaro, with some clamato and a little bit of spice and Tabasco, and it's a great shot. There's the beautiful volcano. Again, a little bit of cloud on the top of it right now. That's your backdrop for your whole vacation when you stay at the Springs Resort and Spa in Costa Rica. That volcano is the focal point of every room, every restaurant, the main bar, the swim-up bar, the pool. It all faces perfectly at this volcano. You'll open your windows from your room, hear the birds chirping, perhaps a monkey, and look at that from every room in the resort. They all face it, unless you get one of the big suite houses that do not. Some of them do not. But if you get a regular room, you're gonna face it. I highly recommend the honeymoon suite. It's got its own private hot spring in there. Beautiful. I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks more a night, but you get your own hot tub in the form of a hot spring right outside your terrace, and that is your backdrop right there, ladies and gentlemen. This volcano is the focal point of every room and every setting in this resort. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back soon.